forget how dangerous those Kettle brand jalapeno chips are.
Danger, as in like just addicting.
Oh yeah, they're so good. I don't think we'll have 4. Well, we'll have exactly 4 right now.
Yeah. You enjoying join us, Eric, or enjoying your grandpa time back there?
Grandpa time.
That's when you gotta look at me and go, "Don't shame me for my grandpa-ness."
Risk of Rain 2's not responding. Okay, we're gonna have to try this again.
Need a new invite?
Again.
Annika's like, is there more of that bread? It was really yummy.
Well, it's.
I think you've converted.
I know what I'm about, man.
Dude, I want some more of that bread. Hey.
Actually, I'm gonna restart.
Okay, I'll be here in a little bit. All right.
Well, we're.
It's probably coming like
Come on.
30 or 40 minutes. We're starting what? We're starting a run on this. Oh, dude. So if you want to join, you can. I'll be there. All right, we'll wait for you then.
We'll see.
We'll see.
All right.
What have we seen?
We're good. We're good on that front. Now I just need to make sure Risk of Rain only runs at 60 frames so my stream doesn't die.
What do you mean? Just run it at 150 frames per second. Or 3. That also works.
Do 3, yeah, dude. Making commands as of a slideshow.
Over the hoops for a 1% drop.
Oh, that's a tragic name. The UES Safe Travels.
So
You just noticed that?
I normally skip that cutscene the moment it pops up.
Same.
We took Reggie in right after we euthanized Zoe. And like, really, it was really hard for him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were
Did
gonna
it-
do that, but it's like,
Did they come to you, or did you guys...
We went to him.
Huh?
Hi, Eileen.
you're like,
Betrayed.
oh yeah, Zoe was... Right. Yeah, I wish we could have done it, but with the move suddenly, yeah, it was...
You invited me to play.
Yeah, David and I are in a...
Do you,
Who am I supposed to join?
well, if Logan joins, they'll be at 5. Do you have the console commands in?
He, so Zoe has had a...
Ben.
What?
If Logan joins, that'll be 5. Do you have the console commands in?
I don't. I'll just join you.
You're the birth... Oh, actually,
You
we're
know-
celebrating you.
David, let's go join. Send us an
I'm
invite.
sorry, I
Oh, nope, never mind.
can't.
Justin's
I
in.
cannot hear what you're saying.
Never
I'm
mind.
catching like a word in 3.
Can you hear me now? Hello? You gotta turn up my, No? What? Am I quiet
Corey, is
or
his
am I breaking
microphone
in and
muted?
out?
His microphone's not muted.
But we can't hear him.
I'm
Well,
only catching like every 4th word. I suspect
Actually,
it's
you know
because
what?
it's being
I
picked
know
up by
what's
another mic.
I brought down the power on it a lot.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I'm not screaming into the
that's
mic.
better.
Hey,
There we go.
Now I can hear. Cool. What's you know what? I told Logan we're gonna start. and he isn't out here, so we're gonna just start.
Let's do it. All right.
All right then.
Just classic. Or do we want to do Eclipse?
Let's eclipse it. We're all
Okay.
veterans.
I just unlocked Eclipse 3 today for the
I'm
Commando.
Eclipse 1. I haven't beat the
Oh,
first
okay.
Eclipse.
Well,
Yeah, I
we'll
haven't
do
played much
we'll
of
do Eclipse 1 then.
Let's see.
Yes.
Is Bandit one of the expansion characters?
No.
No.
I don't think I've unlocked him.
The captain?
Bandit.
Oh, Bandit.
Oh, really?
Saying Bandit looks fun. Okay,
Bandit's
so
awesome. I haven't unlocked anything for the captain. I should probably do that.
Okay, so I've got a melee dagger that backstabs. I've got a shoot goon. It's a shoot goon. Okay, seems straightforward enough. Oh no, backstab's just a passive. Oh, I see. Okay. This character. I like this character's loadout.
Mm-hmm. The Bandit has pretty good out.
Oh yeah. Anyways, so Annika's mom made Zoe this blanket way back when she stayed with her all her life.
I'm sorry, you're
It
chopping
was
up
with us
again.
today.
He's talking
Oh,
to
I'm
Eric.
talking to Eric. Sorry. We had it there when I was there, and Reggie's just been like laying on it all day, just like moping. And we got him in July. So he spent 6, 7 months with him. I think. So good. Hey, get out of there. No! Son of a... What was it? Plasma shrimp. Actually,
which-
that's perfect for you. Hold on. I can't be upset about that.
I was like, I'm not even going to
Useless
offer.
me. Yeah, no.
I don't even care for subbing. You're having a spawn.
That has nothing to do with this game. Why are the prices so high?
Poor people. And all
Higher
I've
that
never noticed
difficulty.
It's monsoon, that's why.
Right. Oh, I've never played. I haven't played much Monsoon. Maybe that's.
I'm sorry to say that I'm probably not going to be able to pull the weight necessary to keep up on Monsoon.
You're okay.
You're okay, as long as you don't die, you're fine.
As I'm just about to die.
Oh, jeez. You got plasma shrimp, my guy.
Well, I popped a, what's the word? I popped a monster shrine thinking it'll be fine.
Oh, of course.
You know, classic Corey move.
Right. Yeah.
So, what does the discarded coffee cup do?
Half attack speed, half movement speed of like their.
Mocha.
Yeah,
Mocha?
so it's like a 50-50, but it's full scaling like with it, so just treat it as half.
Half a goat's hoof, half a syringe.
Yeah.
I see somebody else already took it. Alright. Well, suppose fair enough.
Turtle over here.
I did grab the roll of pitties.
Turtle over here. And teleporter.
Sweet.
Gosh dang it, I keep wasting my revolver because I keep hitting R to try to reload my shotgun.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Corey.
There's a gasoline there, or some. You or
We're kind of going free for all at this point.
are we? Oh,
I tried.
I mean, I get trying, but also
It's fine.
we're also on time stretch, so we just grab as much as you can. then we
I'm
gotta
starting teleporter.
I'm also on the other side of the map.
Okay.
You're starting telly?
I guess I'll wait for Justin to get over here.
Or you can start it and I can.
Yeah.
Starting.
All right. Let's
I
go.
mean, I'm the character with range at least.
You can snipe him at least
There
far
it is.
away.
Beetle. You could probably take care of it yourself.
Right.
Hey, it feels like Bandit does a lot of damage.
He does, because you can guarantee crits if you're behind him.
I mean, you're a rogue, and you play the rogue person all the time, so it's just natural.
I'll take one of the beetle glands. Yeah, I don't do
I'll
high
ta-
damage hits with the Conjo gland.
I will also take.
You do though. You're.
I
your
guess I do
shift
with my
does big
charge.
damage.
My guy's all about the hit counts. I was totally okay taking the beetle lane. All right.
I don't need any more lunar coins, so
David, how many lunar coins do you have?
28.
Okay.
yes. Take
I
all
have
of the lunar
12.
coins.
So,
Oh, I've got 255.
did you
See.
gather those naturally?
Yep.
Oh wow, good job.
I don't buy lunar audit items often. They just are never worth it in my mind. I might get shaped glass. Yeah, shaped glass once in a while. But have that glass cannon going on.
I'm barely even identifying enemies before you guys are killing them.
Ready?
1 second.
We
I
have a
see
lot
chest.
of chests on the over there.
Oh, what are we doing?
Running on the other side, other direction of it.
You know, I've got enough items. I'm gonna stay over here to pop it when you guys are ready.
Alright. I've only got 2 items so far.
Someone take that
so-
fuel cell.
Alright.
You feel like you're using pretty much a strong equipment build. That's for you.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Watch for
There's
use
a lot of items I don't recognize in here. Okay. I see. So the smoke screen is a double jump.
It also does an AoE damage burst when you pop it, so.
Yes, the tooltip says as much. The tooltip did not mention its mobility features.
Yeah.
Let me know when.
See. I sort of wish I had known that that's what the Delicate Watch was, because I would have given it to the guy who's building for glass. Actually, I'm
Is
not
it-
sure.
No, the delicate watch is for people who just know they're going to have high health for a long time.
Yeah. Whoever has the
No,
most
so
Or
the
you
healing
last,
items.
because by the time if you get hit once, you're dead anyways.
Yeah. That's,
All right,
that's,
I'm
that's
ready.
Fair.
Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh, Beetle, get out of here.
From what I was saying, the Delicate Watch is an item of extremes. Either want to be very extremely durable or extremely squishy. Because your game plan is to be never get low or never get low, because if you do, you're already dead. Monster, monster, monster.
How much are chests? 132.
Yep.
Give me that fire rain, fire speed.
Are you bopping to the music back there, Eric? I love the soundtrack to Risk Rain so much.
It is a good one.
Now watch out, Justin. Oh my gosh,
Those
dude.
Leeching Seed's probably a good one if I've got the Delicate Watch. It'll help me avoid getting low enough that it breaks.
Where'd these guys come from?
So, Eric, I had to send in the subwoofer. But just a one-time thing. It like worked under the high sensitivity, and then the next day it just didn't work. It is.
Everything's new again. I know even less than before.
All right, does anyone want this meat? Gives you 25 flat max HP.
Yes, please. Or if anyone else needs it, they can also. I'm just squish. But I've also been picking up a lot of defensive items at this point, so.
I got set on fire and it ate all my hit points, so the watch is broken now.
Whenever I get the watch or the healing pot, they're both the same like low HP get destroy mechanics.
Yep, I always recycle.
I always grind them.
Yep, they're not.
That implies you have access to a recycling machine.
I could have sworn I saw one.
Originally, you don't have much control over what gets recycled.
Yeah, you do.
Ow.
Oh, sorry. For a recycler, you do. But if you just throw items into a printer, then you're gonna get randomly taken.
Or I think that might be nice.
What's link for me? The
Go for the guillotine.
okay.
Too bad that's a green printer, not a white printer.
Oh, Corey. Man.
What?
Behemoth.
What's that? That'd be
Really
more for
behemoth.
Houston.
Oh, who's who?
It's more for everyone. Everyone goes to the same.
Well, no, but Corey, you have that. What are you using? Are you using
I'm
needles?
using a dual cannon.
Oh, never mind.
Like dual like Gatling guns.
Oh, dang it. Okay, well, I took it. We went past that. Where's teleporter?
It's the
We need
only
a pop.
way. It's the only way to play multi.
The only way.
What is?
Dual gats.
Yeah.
I beg to differ.
I like to go 1-on-1. Not gonna lie.
So sticky people. There's an infusion there. Sticky, squishy people.
Oh wait, no, yeah, no. Brilliant Behemoth is great on me because each shotgun pellet does a burst. Cool. Okay.
It's a 20% damage explosion.
Hey David.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's two chests over here.
I
as
like
well,
pinged an
guys.
infusion or someone else.
I'm gonna keep grabbing it.
You know what that? Remember what that one does? Every kill gives you health to like 100 HP.
I do, yeah.
Oh wait, no, there's 4 chests over here, guys. Oh wait, I took 3 chests.
Oh, I fell.
Unfortunate.
Do we have any melee? No.
There we go.
So I already have a sticky bomb. Someone want that sticky bomb?
I've already got one. I'm guessing it's one that doesn't scale terribly well since you're not stacking it up.
I will stack it after everyone gets one, but it's more of it's just better to have everyone can proc it.
Who's
than-
getting hit? I haven't gotten hit much. Where is teleporter?
What is this red diamond?
Bonus diamond damage if you're in close range.
Yeah, it's
like
for
near melee.
for you
I
really.
see.
You get close. You get something behind close and give a good little backstab.
Fair enough.
Alright, I guess I'll sticky grenade it.
Actually, does the broken watching count as a light?
It's too late now. It's
No.
broken. Doesn't matter. Once it's
Oh.
broken, you can't.
Where's teleporter?
Shame.
Right here.
All right.
Okay.
Well then, now I just
Did we
need to
get all
walk
the
right
chests
up
over
to
there,
people's
guys?
grills and blow them off.
I mean, you'll also guarantee crits if you shoot him in the back, so.
Yes. So I just wanted to. I want to backstab them.
Hitting telly. Been here a little too long.
Coming.
I'm hitting that one.
Oh, you should. I didn't see.
Hitting
You
that
mean
one.
the one that's dead?
Yeah, it's dead. Now we're hitting this one.
And that one's also dead.
That's cool.
Idea if I contributed
So-
meaningfully.
One of the worst greens.
What is it?
Squid poly.
Hey, what you mean?
What does Squid Poly do?
It
Eh,
just every time you open a chest, you get
Yep.
a squid turret.
Alright.
Oh, recycler! Hey, sorry, squib.
That's a good idea. I'll recycle my squid.
It's very rare to get a green printer, but it'll happen at some point.
The recycler?
Right here.
Ah, okay. Actually, I think I saw a green printer somewhere on this map.
Oh, really?
Just don't recall where. I'm sorry.
Very good.
That's it. Years of friendship.
Go through.
Crowbar
Look
for
through.
someone who was skill well's crowbar.
Oh, Robert?
Oh, sorry.
The Ninja Luda skills are coming out unintentionally. He's so skillful at it. He can't help himself.
Can't help it. Well, let's do this. I'll unlock. I'll
The
get this
story
all
of the episode 3. The redemption arc.
All right, wait, let me get this altar. Oh, not. I didn't want it.
There's a chest here. Oh, I have enough.
Where?
Alright, there is a cautious slug.
I do have one, thankfully. If you need more heals,
I'm
Some
rarely
good
ever out of
particles.
danger, so someone else who can get out of danger. David, do you have a cautious slug?
Don't think I do, no. But I am not anywhere near the teleporter since.
Pretty much
Yeah, I was
everything there is looted. So
trying-
hey guys, there is a chance shrine in the chest here. I'm out of money.
I have all of the money in the world. Ah, another squib. Oh,
I believe I found the 3D printer. The
The-
green one.
Ooh. Really?
Was it a 3D printer of?
Oh wait, nope, that's just a chest with an infusion at it. Never mind.
All right,
I
another
don't have any
chest.
heals yet, so.
Another chest. 2 chests back here.
do
Do
you
you have
want that,
gas?
Ben?
Do you have gas yet?
I do not.
Go for it. I don't
Thank
have
you.
one. but-
Now I do a lot of things when I kill someone. Which is good.
Ooh. Sorry.
Yeah, we all need that. Please.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna slap Telly. Feeling good? Feeling good? Slapping it. 3, 2, 1. Slapped.
Dave,
David hasn't
okay,
said
David
anything yet.
grabbed his thing order. Away.
Yeah, we're safe.
Ooh, voids.
Boing.
Come here, void. Oh, hey, printer for a nice little horn.
Ooh.
But I don't have
What does the horn do?
When you use your equipment, it reduces cooldown.
No, when
Oh.
you use
It
your
increases
equipment, you get
attack
attack
speed.
speed.
Oh, this one's attack speed. My bad.
Gotcha.
Oh, there is an equipment chest though here for people who are earning money already.
I should probably go get that equipment since I've got that item that makes it so that I can hold an extra charge of equipment.
Yep. So it's over here. It's not opened yet, but
Ah,
Ow! I got collapsed.
Oh gosh, just collapse.
Oh well, I mean, these flying vermin are monstrosities. Basically.
No, I meant I got.
No,
collapsed.
he got void collapse.
Oh, you
Just
got
know the void here
collapsed.
does collapse.
I see.
So,
I thought you said clapped.
okay, guys, focus killing on the void
Where are they at?
right there. I'm trying to ping, but the ping is not. There we go.
Also, if you need any
Oh, the
help,
flying
there
purple
is-
things.
Yeah.
Okay.
The purple thing.
And then the purple thing's flying down from said.
All right, still 5 of them. Be careful. So, collapse is a nightmare.
It's a nightmare if you don't have very much health.
All right,
It's a nightmare if you get.
Hey,
hit.
David, a bison meat for your low health life.
All right.
And David just got a life steal on the.
Oh
activate.
man, there's a musket. Look at us. Look at us go. That's GG's right there, man.
Oh, be careful of those, David. They blow up.
What is that? Glowing meteorites.
As I have experienced.
Why not? I'll hold on to it.
Do we see where teleporter is? So I can pop my healing down for people to quickly heal.
Oh, oh.
Is it inside the void zone?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What does Bottle of Chaos do?
Is your active equipment is
Is what?
your active equipment? It does 2 effects instead of 1.
Active equipment?
Yeah, like the
heals?
the glowing meteorite or David's leech.
Oh, there you go.
How
David,
exactly
pick this
does the
up.
leech work? Clicking it doesn't actually seem to do much other than put it on cooldown.
So
it gives you life or life steal of 20% of the damage.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Like it's not even a percent, but it's based on how much damage.
Okay, so I click it and then I need to go commit a violence.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Entirely.
Best
So
description.
David, come pick this up.
Sorry, of what? Word?
That's the best description. Commit the violence. Yes.
Commit violence causes it more violence.
Oh, Corey, come on. Where you at? Where you at? Where you
Oh.
at? What you
No,
doing?
no, no,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
an
no, no.
AoE.
Oh yeah, David, do not go
Okay,
there.
so
Oh,
yes,
Corey, get out of
I
there.
noticed. I'm leaving. Ouch.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Corey did not die. Yeah.
Okay, we got a terminal thingy here that's got a crowbar and what looks like a pointing, yeah, like
A
a
dagger.
duelist. Yeah, some sort of dagger.
I'll just shred it.
Okay, Corey.
I forget
Coming
what does crowbar
in.
do.
Heals
you do
coming in,
the
Corey.
bonus damage if the enemy has.
Is that the right one? Was that heals, Corey?
Yeah, I'm not
I
going
don't
to be
see-
terribly
I don't
good
s-
at
I don't
that.
see what you're dropping.
I just dropped the thing. Right there.
All right, I'm going that way.
Oh, that's
your
dang
shocking
it. Well, wasted that. Here you go, Corey. Healing. Just gotta get up there.
You say you wasted it, but it's probably gonna stun so many things up there.
That's true. That's true.
That would have been.
Really taking the dagger.
I'm coming back for that, Justin. If you
Okay, here's a
talk about
heal.
what I just found.
The main thing.
Yeah, I'm going back for
I
that.
figured
after I
that-
use the musket.
Since you're-
Oh, hey, here we go. Okay, I'm doing teleporter since I
Okay,
have a musket.
focus crystal for
I have a musket, so I'm just gonna kill the guy.
you
real
close
quick.
people.
So somebody just did terrible things to that poor beetle queen.
Yeah, so I have a musket, so now we will have another beetle guard.
So it insta kills the boss and gives you the boss item. It's a one-time use.
Sir, it is not just a one-time use.
And then you can say ahoy.
It is ahoy.
It is a it is a whole.
Oh, I got splattered. Yep.
Meanwhile,
I'm
I
apparently
take
rather
on-
vulnerable.
I kill the bosses all by myself.
Put your ahoy.
Oh, well,
Hey, there's
I
another
suppose
beetle guard.
I will take this opportunity to finish ordering a pizza because I can't be bothered to actually figure out dinner tonight. Also, wow, I lost track of time.
Yeah.
Will I still
I
be able
wish
to
I had
order
my
pizza this
pecans.
week?
Yeah. Probably. At least if it's something from
Yeah, Domino's.
Oh, that's not my beetle guard. Okay, I guess I'll take this thing now. Can you tell I have been doing nothing but playing Monsoon? or nothing but Eclipse lately?
I
I've
mean,
gotten
at this point, it's
exponentially
just
better.
monsoon, but you started with the feature.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh. I haven't played Diablo in a while. Oh, the mic is
man.
right in the way of my health bar. Corey, you want to come over here so this charges up faster? Oh, it's charged. Never mind. Cool.
Oh, you might want to activate it so that way Corey doesn't die.
No, there's too many items. He can die and he'll come back.
Well, I'm happy you didn't because I just got 57 leaf clover.
Oh, dude.
Oh! Well,
Oh, he's dead.
I got sniped by one of the little glob shooters.
Come on, heal, heal, heal.
Oh yeah, we need to let you be getting the drones. You're playing captain.
Whoop, whoop, bye. Ah, yes.
That's a good one.
It's the best one, other than plasma. Do I want
Monster
necklace, monster necklace, or needle?
Healing or die or chance to make die.
Ah, my favorite one.
Huh?
Everyone is dead, sir. Here's the vampire.
Wait, did
Can't
somebody
freak it
take
out.
my lotus?
What?
Who took my lotus?
But look,
My flying.
no one. You're at the wrong spot.
Am I? Where was it? Oh
Right
no, it's
there.
right there. Okay, I better get out of here before I keep wasting time.
Get up himself. More time wasting.
Hey, hey, hey! Stop! No, don't say it, Justin. It's good to see you. Indeed. Cool. Ooh. There you go. Oh, we're going to the next stage, yeah, Corey.
All right.
Let you know.
Yep. Have a good night.
We'll see you in the morning. Oh, we're gonna party so hard.
Where's Daz now? I've been dad. He's a dad now.
I
You
do
gotta
nothing
party.
but
You gotta party
hard.
extra hard for the child
Children.
of the corn.
Oh. Jeez.
Hooks of Heresy. Is this a
I'm
terrible
very proud
idea?
of you.
Do you like your right
I'm
click?
very proud of you. Which one?
Eh.
Yeah, what'd you think? I love it. Oh man, I watched it the other night. I couldn't fall asleep.
You
Worth
watched what?
staying up. The Menu.
I haven't seen it.
Anya Taylor-Joy's new movie. Oh yeah, she's perfect for the role. She killed
Okay,
it.
so we've got a 3D printer, green printing sides
Oh,
of some
man.
sort.
I've never seen a cheeseburger. This makes me want a cheeseburger. Good. Oh, my computer.
Is it hurting?
Yeah. No, I missed. I missed. No. Back here.
You missed
Ah.
the shot. Miss.
I'm swinging a miss.
You just like remind me. I need to put my frames at 60. But my stream is crying.
I missed.
Oh, I thought you already did that.
What the
Oh,
heck
yeah,
made
Justin,
that black hole do?
the crab right here. This guy.
Is that my fault?
No. It's
No, when
the,
he dies, he will take everything with him. In
Yeah,
that
it's a
circle.
collapse.
I see.
Yeah.
It is a different type of collapse. It
Yeah.
is little black holes, dude.
It is. It is guaranteed
Okay.
death.
The reason
You
I thought
will
that
not
might have
survive.
been me is because I recently got an ability that has a very similar appearance.
So there's a really good green printer harvester scythe right here.
Ooh, yes.
Oh,
That's what saved me on
that's bad.
Void 2 or Eclipse 2.
So what is a harvester scythe?
When you
Criticals
crit, you
heal
heal.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
see.
perfect
I think,
for you.
Oh.
I think I need to get me with
Oh,
one of that.
What hit
Same.
me?
Probably the jailer's insta death.
No.
All right,
I'll be careful
crowbar.
of that.
Crowbar for the crowbar people.
And be
Crowbar for
careful
the
of
crowbar.
the eccentric base on top of it.
What gotcha?
Oh. I got
So-
sniped out of nowhere from something.
Something over here deleted you.
Uh-huh. I don't know what it was. I was at full health 1 second and dead. The next. It wasn't a black hole. I don't know what it was.
I mean, we are already into the ah-ha-ha-ha-has, so it's possible that something just did too much damage.
Yeah, probably was a collapse from the void monster.
All right, David, another focus.
They do not have to collapse. So I don't know.
They do. Every void creature, anything that's affected has a chance to.
Oh, so David, that's the musket.
Yep.
Actually, you have fuel cell. Pick up that.
See? Somebody's probably going to want the leech now.
I'll
Yeah,
take
I don't
the leash.
need it anymore since I now heal on every crit.
And you're a crit master. I'll take it. Oh, can someone? Actually, I might come back for it. Does someone have a free equipment slot? Justin, do you have a free equipment slot?
What?
Because there's a musket. Or trophy. There's a trophy.
Yeah. Right there. Oh, I am going high.
Hey, love. Love you.
Did you find someone?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
don't know what's going on with finding
What
someone.
bottle chaos do?
that mushroom
David?
did over half my health in a single hit.
It's
And then I burned for most of the rest.
That's what Annika had said to me.
Ben, what's bottle chaos?
What was that?
Bottle chaos?
That's an active item, Payne.
Is it active?
Here, let me look up the wiki.
Oh, I got it. So, I mean,
Oh, you got it?
and when you said it active, I thought you meant like literally you use it. So I thought I could unequip it. Like whenever I use an active, another random active happens.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's great.
Don't mind me, I just went that straight from your.
I see. Okay, Ben, can you throw the one with the cheese? Can you throw that back in the oven so it can warm up a bit? It's best when it's like just a little bit warm. Oh, thank you, love.
I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. Just stay away. It doesn't care for
That slime is purple and evil looking.
Can you ping it? We need to take it out.
Alright, how do I pee?
Middle mouse button.
Ah, my least favorite button.
Oh, that is another
Okay.
slime.
The pink slime has split.
How's it going?
Going good.
Seems like it's working out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Seem like David is filling into his character just right. Dang these.
David's, yeah, good hot, man.
Oh wait.
There you go, get that
I
back
didn't
shot.
even move. I'm gonna die.
Fortunately, the character is not terribly difficult to understand.
No, I don't think any of the characters. I interacted
Yeah.
a little bit, but
And one of the moves that I was having difficulty using
Oh my
well,
God,
my backstab, I was able to swap out with some sort of like thrown black hole move that is a lot easier to get to use properly.
oh, really?
Ow.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
How'd you do that?
It's a lunar
It-
item.
What item is it?
The lunar item, the Hooks of Heresy.
Yeah, Hooks of Heresy, that's the name.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
that one. Yeah, the one that it slowly moves forward. Yeah.
Yeah,
Slowly
I
moves
really
forward,
like it.
you charge it up and moves faster.
You're right. Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know I could charge it up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice.
Yep. It's real good.
Actually, I think I'm going to continue using it slowly though, because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure
It's good for
yeah,
you.
that'll
just gives
that'll
you
keep
more
it lingering on its enemies.
Yeah.
It always lingers the same amount of time. It's the charge.
Well, what I mean is it lingers on my enemy longer. It's no good lasting for a year if it spends most of that time in space instead of on my enemy's face.
Wow, Corey, you got some cash. Has anyone grabbed the red chest?
I don't even know where it's at.
It's on the cliff. David's
I
near
gotta
it.
get out of here.
David, so go toward David. Oh.
Dang it!
Yeah, so actually it's right below the void bubble.
Well, whatever killed me killed
Okay.
me very
Let's see.
thoroughly. I went from half health to half dead.
Oh jeez.
Well, dead by half.
So this over here.
From your perspective, the right side. Ooh, nice.
Not even
What-
asking.
Whatever got me there, I'm pretty sure it would have one-shot me.
Justin, the chest is on your left. The void seat on your left. On the cliff.
This way.
To your right. Up
So
there. Up
where,
there.
Where Justin's at.
Underneath that. On the edge.
called
You have to
dibs, I
like
don't
go
have
along
any
the
red
edge
yet.
of the cliff. I just found it like 2 weeks ago.
So-
It actually spawns at multiple locations.
Right. It's either there or on the tree on top. Not below, Justin. Oh, it's up.
I think there's a new altar there actually.
Yeah, that's the new one. Above.
Yeah, I know. Over here.
Yeah, go all the way up. You gotta.
You're currently talking to Justin. David is dead.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I was trying to say Corey, honestly. Corey up, not down. Up.
Up.
It's inside the void seed, so you can't get to it yet until you clear.
Where is that void seat? Oh.
Yeah, I got to say. The Outlaw's good fun. I like his backstab mechanic.
It's great. Whoa, David or Justin.
Where is the last?
On the other side. Yeah, up there. On top of the mushrooms. See it? That green bubble.
Yeah, I'm thinking where are the void creatures?
They're in there.
That's where I.
Oh,
peeked.
they are in there.
Yep.
Oh, I thought
You gotta go the
Expect
other
the outlaw
side,
could-
Corey.
to get him.
Really
Where
disgusting.
no,
if
where
can
you
find
were before.
right on crit.
Back, left, 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 left. That one. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, there's semi-stationary, so that's gonna need.
You're gonna want to go
some
higher up to the tree.
connection.
So go that way.
Nope. Back. Back. Okay, you're getting damaged in there. Go up the tree. Try to go higher in the tree without going inside the bubble. Behind you. Yes. To the left. And now to the right. That one. And now loop up. Loop up.
What is this? Zombies?
I was like, I can
Right.
just go in and survive and take
can.
him out.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna do. They're in the bubble, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in there.
All right.
I hit
You
one,
can-
but
I don't know. There's not. They're gonna hit you hard, man. That's not one. There they are. The mushrooms. Oh, what do you have? Oh, you have the site. Okay. I see. He's not part of it.
But he's going to be a pickle. He's going to be a death pickle right now. Oh.
Bye. That's what killed me. I don't know what it was. There you go, Justin.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hey. Whoa,
There we go.
that's the new chest. Okay.
There's a chest.
I told you it spawns at different locations on this map.
Uh-huh. I haven't seen that one yet. Oh, they're gone. Oh, ooh, nice. Oh, bye. Oh, you got it.
Hanging those quarters like a pro
Okay,
shooter.
where is the teleporter? Oh, there's a chest. Yeah, okay. Get the void item.
I'll go down there after.
Yeah.
Excuse me, where do you come from?
There's a void chest down there.
Right.
You go
I
straight.
just don't want to die because I'm really squishy and slow.
I see. There's a sweet potato one. Oh, nice. Now just use that auto aim.
See how long Justin?
Do you know where the teleporter is?
I don't.
It should be in that area where you're at.
I didn't see it, but I didn't survive very long. It might be underneath, yeah. In there.
I don't see it. There.
Um,
This is gonna be rough because I'm taking a lot of time.
oh, yeah. Is it still scaling?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, it does still scale, even though we're. More gold. Oh, there's a blue.
So next run we gotta do the white portal so that Logan can get the merc.
Oh, okay. Well, wait.
You have the merc? You have the merc, David?
I think I do.
How do you unlock them?
You have to do the white portal so obliterate yourself.
Oh, obliterate yourself. I see.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
no,
There it is.
I don't think I've ever done that.
I think we did way back when the game first started. But yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually seen
Oh, God.
get a successful run to this game.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's just you get seen to eventually die.
That's fair.
Feel kind of like a jerk placing a Domino's order at midnight.
What? Nah, dude. There, as long as you tip, then you shouldn't feel like a jerk. Because that's just more money for them. They're happy.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's funny. You have a treasure.
I gotta admit, I'm surprised that Justin's been able to keep track of what. Oh, I spoke too soon.
I could probably done better, but there was the issue of they were healing each other.
And so you had to be more aggressive to try to overcome that.
Yeah. And it was one that self-healed also. That was the one that was healing others. And I'm good at burst damage, not taking care of ads unless I'm able to one-shot them, and then just AoE blast as long kills.
Well, hey, at least I got some monster logs out of it.
Yeah. Yep. I got
Oh, we
killed
died? Nice. I don't know, I just find that a humorous statement.
So it looks like Ben, you died to the Void Jailer doing an insta kill.
Okay.
It says so.
Yeah, that's
David,
not too
you died
surprising.
to a stone golem shooting you in the back.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was fighting a large pack of stone golems, and at least one of them was an elite. So it makes sense that I got lasered for something for basically an entire health bar's worth of damage.
Right.
Oh. I think I need to rejoin the party.
Yeah, I think it was closed. And they're AFK, apparently. So, yeah.
Need to tell us what they're going to AFK.
I think they figured it was going to take a little bit longer.
Risk of Rain is a strange game. The plot is almost non-existent. I still don't know what the name's supposed to mean in relation to the rest of the game.
Did you die, Justin?
Yes.
Okay.
There was a lot of healing on self-healing of the enemy.
And so he was forced to be too aggressive and got clapped.
All right. So Logan's not joining, so now we get to experiment a 5-person run.
Alright. Which means we're switching on over to slaughter mode.
Which means we're gonna win.
Slaughter mode.
Is slaughter considered one of the easier modes?
No, it's just sacrifice.
Yeah, yes.
As long as you don't do commands.
Sacrifice is a different style of looting.
Command is the baby mode because you get your build for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Let's have honor. I don't think we need that though. We don't need honor.
No, you need honor.
Oh, no.
I have no idea what honor does. Not
All right,
in this
Justin,
game, anyways.
I'm guessing do I need to put in the commands again?
Hmm?
Do I need to put in
Sorry, what?
the commands again?
We'll see if you have to.
Okay. All right. No one hit ready up.
I have a lot of my bedding
I don't think you can
at my
do it
desk
in
right
this,
now.
What do you think, dude? What do you think? It's lit. I love it.
What do you have in
Try the
your,
bandit again.
Eventually, you're going to unlock like the younger sister.
Alright, got her.
Oh, she's my
And
favorite.
I beat Anaya.
Oh, you did?
So
Cool.
I'm on the second one right
Nice. That
you
I
beat the
I think
game?
he's my favorite. I haven't yet. I haven't been playing a lot of games lately.
That's what I've been doing
I'm
wrong.
still working.
So the point of the revolver is...
Yeah, we can make them.
Okay, so you love tap them with that and you get all your toys back. Okay.
It is the reset cooldown from like the ban from the first game.
now. I'm unplugging this mouse.
Cooldown resets. Let's go.
Is that your the white?
You know, like the change in guy only
I know, but
it's not your.
Who pressed ready?
I have to make
I'm sorry. I was not thinking.
Oh well.
Anyway.
There we go. Thanks for. All right, I'll re-invite you, David. All right, so.
Dude has connected.
Plot? What plot? On planet must slaughter.
I am honestly a little excited for their remake just because the multiplayer will be less jank for the risk grain returns.
Risk
of
rain return.
That's the main part. Although I'm a little bit sad about it.
You know, these people got me all excited. There's a picture of like this blood red corn, and I was hoping it was like a genetically engineered pomegranate to grow in the shape of a corn. That would have been neat, but no, it's just very, very red corn that apparently grows in Georgia, the country, not the state.
It's their, so it's their, like, iron. It's not like
Invite ya.
what?
I'm inviting Logan to the game. Here we go. All right, let's see if we roll a 5th person. Yeah, do you get the invite? Oh, we have to do the command. 1 second.
Does only the host have to do it?
Yeah, just the host has to do it. All right, so it's SVC. Oh, SV.
You're the
underscore-
host.
I am the host. Yep. Max players. Oh,
It's SV.
I can't be doing it while the server's running.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
All right, let me give me a second and I'll invite you guys. Yeah.
You
it's-
do the codes
it's-
and then you
it's in
create
silverware.
it and then you invite us. You don't want us in the lobby.
There we go, and then
The Mac is Steam 1, 2. Steam lobby.
Max Steam lobby.
How about Steam lobby? We're max members.
Oh no!
Hello?
Hello.
Sorry, it's been a while. I haven't been in this call in a very long while.
Who is this?
It's cool.
Let me look. Who is it? Oh, what's up, man?
Not you. How are you?
Doing well. We're doing some RAR. You want to join?
Yeah, that's why I joined. I saw that you guys were playing.
You saw the RAR. All right, don't
Yeah.
join my run yet. We're making so we're gonna have 6 of us. So we're making so that we can make that possibility. All right,
All
Justin,
right.
spell it out for me again. Steam Max Lobby. Or Max Lobby _ Steam.
It's Steam _ lobby _ max _ members.
Oh, thank you.
I thought I sent you that. Let me see.
Today at work.
It's the wrong one.
There we go.
Today at
Yes,
work.
that's the right one.
Just set max members to 96.
Today
Anyway,
at work, I
that-
had so much fucking fun stocking milk.
All right, invites are coming.
Oh no.
All right, accept the way, friends.
I just got home from work like 10 minutes ago.
Ah,
But before I got off work, I was having so much fun stocking milk.
See,
I might put more
I admit, I'm not sure why that would be fun.
No. It'd probably be because my sisters and shit, but like, it is just so fun. I don't know what it is.
No, this is It's I forgot his actual name, but he goes by very Erectile.
Oh, yeah.
Kieran, it's Kieran.
Kieran?
Yes.
From PDX, right?
Yeah,
Awesome. How you doing, dude?
I'm fine. Like I said, I was having fun stocking milk at the store I went at, but... Says I need to enable cross-platform.
Yeah, you need to disable it.
Oh, disable it, okay.
All right, who hit
Yeah,
ready?
it doesn't work with it
You're
on.
going to have to leave.
You're gonna have to get out of here. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're a captain again. Oh, we're going sacrifice.
You have to once you get these numbers. That's all I was reading.
Oh, I see. That
Or
makes
you don't
sense.
have to, but
You'll
if
just
you
suffer.
wanna be spicy.
The game kind of falls apart a little bit if you don't,
Yeah.
because the chess balance doesn't keep up.
Right. I felt like last game it was.
But now we're at 6 people, man.
Not
Oh,
4.
I
We
see.
were previously at 4.
I thought we were at 5. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, I need to re-invite Logan. Invite sent. You don't mind? There you go. Oh, your mouth is shiny.
Shiny.
All right, are we all here?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm reloading my game.
All right.
Here you go. New invite.
You need to tell Epic no. No, I won't talk to others.
Become the epic launcher.
This is when he terribly tells us that he actually plays on Epic.
I have a request.
I mean, to be
Can we
fair, if you
loop?
did get it for free on Epic,
Was it free on Epic?
I don't know.
Oh, you're just
At some
assuming.
point, I'm sure it was.
I just know a lot of games have been free on Epic at some point or another.
All right, pick your character, ready up. What's your request? Man, we're celebrating into his papahood.
Loop, loop, loop.
Yes. Congratulations for becoming a father at long last.
Thank you. I have
Congratulations.
fulfilled. I've fulfilled my soul's purpose.
You have created a spawn.
I've been a dad for all my life, but now I get to actually be a dad.
So, have you received your collection of dad jokes yet, or are they still in the mail?
My brother literally bought me a book of dad
Book of
jokes.
jokes.
and
Excellent.
I have read through it at least once.
At this point, I don't even think I need a book for dad jokes. I do them naturally. Even though I'm
Right.
not one.
It was a lot of recycled
What am I
material.
hearing?
Yeah. What am I hearing?
It sounds like a dead goose.
That might just be my mic fucking up.
I see.
Ah,
Lovely.
The
so you have a
classic.
goose in your mic. Okay.
No,
Yeah, totally.
the geese.
Yeah, I don't know why it started doing that all of a sudden. It started doing it like a couple days ago.
I want
It
to.
might
hit
just be
first,
another
Justin? You
one
wanna hit first? You wanna hit first?
I might just
Yeah,
have
I-
to start a petition to release
Oh,
that
actually, I
goose
think I know what the
emojis.
reason is. It's probably because I have my base plugged into my interface.
Ah, yes. A nice little loop.
Yeah, just some bullshit. Well, I got frozen. I was born at a very young age.
Is that so? How have you survived for so long?
I'm not sure.
Carefully.
Very careful.
I sleep with one eye open. Oh my god, that was a lot. I just took.
There is a healing circle behind you, sir.
Oh yeah, I forgot those
Be
things
healed.
existed.
See,
Step 1 is refusing to take strange drugs from people I don't trust.
That was your first mistake.
so as you can tell, he has actually survived by sheer dumb luck.
I survived by taking the drugs to brain.
This ain't RimWorld. You don't have to do that.
What
You
the?
don't have dependency.
What? I just see a golem just spawn on top of the vagrant.
Dude, that's living there. That golem's having.
It's gonna hurt.
That's gonna. Oh,
Not if you're on top of the bridge.
I bet.
Let's go, Justin.
Dead.
All right, everyone get
Incidentally,
your...
I
Where is
cannot
he
tell
at?
where the back of the market is supposed to be. Does it even have a back?
They don't
Yeah,
have a back.
well, I
Oh,
think
wait,
the
they
way I
might.
find out is because it has like these two bulbs on it, and then it has like these two bulbs, and then like its eyes, and then its back end is like the point, I guess.
So I heard it today. Follow the bulbs.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, the bulbs are the front.
Stray from the bulls.
Yes.
Sure. Who needs hit points when you can have violence?
Dude, speaking of Bloop, I feel like our very first game we played was Risk of Rain at PDX Land, and now
Look at that. Full
So,
circle.
if I sacrifice 93%, is that of my max or current health?
Keep that.
Max.
Keep
Like you,
that.
the health you have.
Don't hit
Well,
that.
Max,
Don't hit that.
You can't do it if you don't have any.
No.
I see.
Keep it for when we hit teleporter, so we start the next level with coins, and we can start opening chests first, right away.
You mean chests that we
Wait.
don't have?
Oh, never mind. We're not opening chests. That's right. That's
We
why I don't
use
have
it for
any items.
drones.
You're trying to max something we can't do.
Never mind. I was like, why am I not seeing any chests?
A for
That would
effort.
That would explain it. I haven't found any items. Oh, hey, look, an item. Never mind.
A
Yeah, I-
plus for effort.
Items can spawn whenever you commit to violence, apparently.
Nope. Oh, they can. Yeah, they have a chance to. Well, there's a recycler up here if anyone wants to.
There's also a recycler by me. It spawns
Never mind.
brooches.
I'm
no,
recycling
not a
Nagor's
rec-
tomb.
Oh,
Money.
so a recycler is the,
I mean,
the
yeah,
grinder.
okay, a printer. My bad.
He
yeah.
has the trash can. You have the recycling.
Wait, where's the brooch?
One sec, let me highlight it.
Oh, there's a brooch printer?
There we go. I admit, I
Where?
didn't think that people wanted brooches.
Oh, it's
they're
very
good
good.
because they're temp HP.
Yeah.
Ah,
As long as you're killing.
Wait,
you're
where is it
surviving.
again?
I didn't see your ping, David.
okay.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. Oh, okay.
That's my pin. Don't listen to my pins. My pins
Oh,
are
yeah,
all
right.
false.
So. Well, my only item is a brooch, so.
You didn't pick up one of the green items? Actually, to be fair, it's a fucking Gore's tome. Which isn't exactly useful.
Especially not in this
Sacrifice,
mode.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said.
All right, hitting telly. 3.
No, wait.
All right, I'm getting weights. All right, Ben, are you ready?
Depends on what Logan's
Someone
about to-
already hit it.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Someone hit it, so
I got my HP. Take
Hello.
it. I got my coins.
You couldn't help yourself.
that was
Look
good
at
old, good old, man who I survived by sheer wits and luck. Ran through and hit that. He does a really good job making friends,
Who are you talking about?
Mochi.
A cool thing that you can do with
Oh, jeez.
Multi-
Oh, my gosh. All elites, all at once. Who did this?
the really fun thing you can do with multi is you can run people over, and I love that.
It's fun.
Whoever has a key, there's a chest here.
alright.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry-
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
sorry
I'm
about
dead.
that.
I'm
I had
dead.
to
I'm dead. I'm
step
dead.
away for a second because I.
Oh,
Did you get collapsed?
Yeah. They like spawned like 20 vermin, elite vermin all at once in front of us.
oh my god, I've collapsed.
Yep.
I see that I stepped away at a bad time then. Yeah,
You are not dead, so you are fine.
Yep.
Nope.
It's
yeah,
always,
just
it's
But
always
everyone else
raining.
is dying instead.
yeah.
It's
Pizza
always
has
raining in
arrived.
the rainforest, except for when it isn't.
I can't range very well, so I'm just gonna have to.
Oh, I'm burning.
Running can be a ridiculously deadly status effect. Every time it's been inflicted, it takes over half my health.
Does someone have a lunar item on them? No. Okay, it just spawns.
Cool. Yeah, You get paid
Oh,
per
nice.
fight, right?
We'll be good.
Oh.
Because it's 10:30, so we're gonna have to go
You get
through.
guaranteed.
I
Yeah,
think
we'll
we
see.
should try with chests because I'm not getting any items, and typically, or
What's the amount?
from what I've, or from like streams I've watched, it typically does scale with chests, but I just don't know much about it.
Sorry, what were you saying, friend?
I was saying we should consider like trying chests next run because this up
Oh,
because it doesn't look like we're getting much items. Or one of us is.
So.
Oh, that's
yeah,
a lot
that's
of drones.
Yeah, I mean, as long as from what I'm reading, they don't scale past 4, but I mean, we can try next time. Logan, what that is if you had a lunar item, you put it in there, and it gives you like a stat boost item, like health. No. And you can put like a bunch of lunar items in them.
Oh, Logan, that's a spicy area.
Kill the potheads. That reminds me of the guy that was smoking meth outside my job.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, collapse hurts.
Yeah, very much so.
I remember one time. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
I had like a god run, and then I got hit with 2 collapse, and I just completely lost it. And I'm gone. I'm out of this plane of existence.
I guess it's already a choice they could.
Oh,
Whoop. Whoop.
all right.
Whoa.
Void's open, friends. Oh,
Thank
oh,
you.
gold shrine.
Gold shrine. How do they know?
Hit it.
Oh, okay.
The nice thing about Airbnb is like usually people but it's
Oh, I'm
really hard
down.
to get into that though. What? Oh yeah, dude. Right, yeah, but you gotta stay consistent with it.
do enemies have scaling based off of the number of players? Because they seemed much more durable that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, monsters do scale up the number of players.
I think it's just the spawn rate though. Yeah, this.
What do you?
No, we are shredding the queen bee.
What do you mean by? You have to have
Quite literally.
the 10K?
Well, you are. I don't have a saw. I have two nail
Oh,
guns.
10K per month?
You're
So hey, did the Shep ever get reintroduced? Like in the
No.
DLC? Oh,
no, they Gearbox bought this game before that, so it's not gonna be coming out probably at all.
I didn't realize the Gearbox bought the game.
They bought the IP rights for the game.
Oh, now that's a tragedy.
Yeah.
It's usually not a good sign when these games get bought by a bigger company.
You're making 10K in one movie?
They were previously publishing it. And
I'd
they,
imagine you're making probably 40K. Is it
The,
Oh,
really-
no.
the
you get
console never
every-
even got the DLC yet, and it was supposed to like 2 years ago.
So you don't think it's coming to console?
If it is, it's
Right,
gonna be
yeah.
very
Or-
limited.
What are you talking about? Risk Rain 2's been released for
Yeah,
console
but
for a
5
very long
months in-
time.
No, the DLC has
Oh, the DLC hasn't? Oh.
no.
Oh yeah.
They've been it's was supposed to come out like 1 to 2 years ago.
I'll say, I feel like Void's been out for a while.
But yeah, that's
Do it.
Oh my god.
Oh, did the Beetle Queen get voided? Oh man.
You know what? That's a good point. I am going to.
Is the queen void?
Yeah.
Yeah, the boss got
How?
voided.
I didn't know that could happen.
Probably because we don't let them do that.
Fair.
Let me out of here. Let me out.
You're not gonna pick up your items?
I'm trying not to die.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
So
a
then
lot of scrap.
That's 2 properties that you have to go and clean every day.
Justin was embraced by
That's
the
taken away
healing
from
warmth of the
you.
woods. What is
Wait.
that?
Yeah, you can get a ton. You can get a.
Oh, is that the healing shrine?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, Logan. I just grabbed everything.
Hit that gold shrine. Yeah. The gold portal, yeah. Oh, you'll see. Someone grab that item. There you go.
It's a lot of work to get in. That's for sure. You gotta know.
Hey, Ben.
What's up?
We're starting.
Yep.
That one's a green. Who scares me? Boy, man.
Big Golan boy.
I hate.
I need a crit or something.
What happens when we rebuild those beacons?
So, you big lanky email lizards.
People will rent
Sorry,
a
what?
place. You might just.
Oh,
be
no, I
getting
was talking to
less for it
myself.
than you want. There will
I said
always
pis-
be people renting. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's
So just
too
heads
popular.
up,
It's too clean of a system. It's
Mochi.
too good.
Yeah.
You just have to.
after
know
we
what
do
your
the gold event,
properties
it's
are.
like, you know, time kind of
need to, like,
pauses before you
be
go
honest.
next.
Yeah,
Every
I know.
Friday
I've
night.
done this before.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is every Friday night, pretty much I'm using that
Yeah,
where
and you just
time's
gotta be
paused.
honest, like you might.
And nothing's coming. Every Friday night at 10:30, it's like around that time we take communion together and then we do reading and then we get back to the games. So I'm just
Right,
giving you a heads
so
up.
you're not.
Oh, okay.
You probably have to establish a relationship first.
This guy I'm
Sorry,
picking
you're
up with-
cutting out a ton.
Am I?
Well, at least for me.
Okay. Well, maybe this is better.
I would.
I just had to
you
put my
probably have to
mouth
rent from them
next to the
for a
microphone.
year, and then after
So-
a year, come to them and say, hey.
So pretty much what we do at 10:30 every
been
Friday
consistent.
is we take communion together and we read and get back to the video games. And so once we get into like where the game kind of pauses, we're gonna do that.
Oh, okay. So like communion.
Yeah, communion.
Yes, essentially, every Friday at 10:30, we have a short Bible study where we take communion and then we do a reading from the Bible, talk about it a bit, and then we get back to whatever we were doing before.
Okay.
So you're more than welcome to participate
It's low pressure.
or not. No pressure.
Yeah, I'll just say nothing.
No pressure.
I'm not really religious or anything.
Okay. Same as Justin, but he doesn't participate in the communion, but he participates in the reading because he's just open and discussing it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, let's get this going. What are we doing? How's it wasting
So
time?
right now this is sacrifice. So we were just gathering items.
Well, I only have 3 items.
The things are not dropping at a meaningful rate.
Yeah. It's not
Yeah,
good.
I've done picking.
Yeah, people are grabbing too much. I don't.
I know.
I'm so
I
far
picked
behind right
stuff
now
up
that I'm
and
not
that
killing
was-
at a
that was
fast
good.
rate, so I'm just not seeing items.
I'm just straight up not. Even when I kill things, I'm just not seeing anything drop.
Yeah,
Other
a little bit late.
it's probably partially because I'm also in melee, so I'm in the fray, so I'm able to pick them up as they drop.
Oh, that's a lot of halcyon seeds.
Everyone grab your halcyon seeds.
Oh yes, they're so useful.
Where are they?
Right there.
It doesn't matter.
Is this your first time doing a gold porter, David?
As long as we
No,
have
I
one,
know,
we get it.
I know a lot of the stuff David has done before, but it's been very.
Sorry, dude.
All right. All right. So we're going to do that communion Bible reading right now, and then we'll be back to the run.
Alright.
All right. Hey guys, we're going to be doing communion Bible reading now.
If you want to have this discussion.
Are you going to join us? No, I'm going. All right. I'm going to bed. Got class. Look how George. And then I'll hit you up after class.
I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm gonna go do something real quick.
Sounds good.
Yeah, maybe even if it's just like, come over, I'll get some lunch ready, whatever. I'll get some lunch ready. We could have lunch, and just like help pack up some stuff, and we'll head over here. What's your diet right now? What you eating? What you going for? Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't eat much pork anyways. Yeah. Bacon's like my one. Yeah, bacon's my one I give into. I just don't like pork too much. Dude, yeah.
I think the optimal
That's
way
the
to
dream.
what I hear is like finding someone who already makes a ton of money, and then offering to work for them for commission. And then
Essentially, that's how all sales jobs.
exactly, yeah, exactly. So you just do that.
Yeah, it's cool. That's what I'm about to start
Hustle,
doing.
hustle.
Yeah, I'm sure there's entrepreneur.
That's what I get to do.
pages.
Yeah, because Tony's vice president of professional, so he's made his way up. Which is pretty cool. That's the next.
I was using it for most stuff. Is that the last one?
That was
I bought it. I bought them so that they'd be from I'm wait. Yeah, I was waiting for you. Okay, I get myself a cup.
from Dick.
More in mine.
Good lime. There's like not lime.
No, I put more vodka in mine than I did yours. On accident. Did you finish yours too?
Huh?
Finish yours?
No.
Did you like it?
That's pretty good. I only want one because it's a lot of sugar.
It's
At
yeah.
that point.
I believe this one's a lower sugar. Oh dang, this still has 33 sugars. 33 sugars. For what? Oh, okay. Anakin and I.
sugar. Yeah.
But you can have a scale. A nice measuring cup that had vodka in it. That's the table.
The table.
The cool table. So when you got... When did you get that? September? October? November?
What?
When did you get this?
Not too long ago.
Was it November?
Yeah.
Well, the market he gets this hat is at 181st and Division. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Specifically the cheese.
All right. Hey, David, Justin, are you guys ready for communion? Oh, actually, Justin, more David. David, are you ready for communion?
I am.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
there is a beef one still,
Alright.
but it's bread, not beef.
So, hey, Ben, you don't mind,
Yeah,
since we're celebrating you, you can lead us into communion?
absolutely. Sure. Thank you, Jesus. We're praying. Quit your gas. Quit your gas. Thank you, Jesus, for this opportunity to gather as your body and remember your sacrifice that you made for us, the blood that was shed, and your body that was broken, Lord. As we take these sacraments, Lord Jesus, just call us to be close to you and close to your gospel. That is to love our neighbors and love you. So call us deeper into that as we confess ourselves to you. In your name, amen.
Amen. Oh man. When you get the cheesy bread that warm, oh my gosh.
Good.
That's a delightful crunch. Thank you, Jesus.
So it's got like
So what's crazy is something I'm learning is I want to turn this down. I want to turn this down. This music, this game music is being really. So what's crazy is I'm learning is how Adam and Eve, and I never saw like the correlation really until like the last few months or like the last couple weeks, is how Adam and Eve had to eat the tree of life to continue a substance to live forever. That's what we're reliving every time we're taking communion, because Jesus is the tree of life. We're daily eating his flesh as if we're eating the fruit from the tree of life. And so what allows us to gives us substance for eternal life is eating the flesh and blood of God.
there you go.
And right now, God's flesh tastes really good cheesy bread. All right. Usin, David, I'm sharing logos now.
Yeah. Oh no, it is gone.
Let's read some awesomeness. You ready, Logan? All right. I'll start off. Go in by the narrow gate. Oof. Getting way too distracted by Justin, are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Just want to make sure everyone is here in full speed. All right. Go in by the narrow gate. The gate that leads to destruction you see is nice and wide, and the road going there has plenty of room. Lots of people go that way. But the gate leading to life is narrow, and the road going there is a tight squeeze. Not many people find their way through. Watch out for false prophets. They'll come to you dressed like sheep, but inside they are hungry wolves. You'll be able to tell them by the fruit they bear, and you don't find grapes growing on thorn bushes, do you? Or figs on thistles? Well, in the same way, good trees produce good fruits, and bad trees produce bad fruits. Actually, good trees can't produce bad fruit, nor can bad ones produce good fruit. Every tree that doesn't produce good fruit is cut down and thrown on the fire. So you must recognize them by their fruits. Not everyone
Not everyone who says to me, Master, Master, will enter the kingdom of heaven. Only people who do the will of my Father in heaven. On that day, lots of people will say to me, Master, Master, we prophesied in your name, didn't we? We cast out demons in your name. We performed lots of powerful deeds in your name. Then I will have to say to them, I never knew you. You're a bunch of evildoers. Go away from me. Driving the car these days becomes more and more common. On any given stretch of road, there are more and more warnings. Lane is closed, but on the road, slow farm vehicles. Not to mention signs telling you how fast you're allowed to drive, warning you there are police cameras waiting to catch you if you speed, suggesting you stop for a cup of coffee before you get too tired, telling you how far it is to your destination.
Jesus ends the Great Sermon on the Mount with a set of warning signs. If you've come this far with him, you need to know it's not just a matter of holding on to the steering wheel and hoping for the best. You need to concentrate, to take note of danger, to realize that you can't presume on anything. You've got to keep your wits about you. This passage has 3 of these warnings, coming in quick succession like road signs on a motorway. Make sure you get through the gate. It's not very wide. Watch out for people who will lead you off the road. Don't think that because you've been tagging along with the others that you'll get there in the end. These are sharp and worrying. We need to take them seriously. First, the narrow gate. The old walled city of Jerusalem still has several gates, some with wide roadways so that cars can get through, others with steep, narrow steps so that only pedestrians, animals, and small handcarts can pass. Yet Jesus' hearers would have been familiar with many towns and cities like that. Some city gates would be wide enough for several people to go in and out at once. At others, you would need to wait your turn. Jesus sets his face against any idea that you can simply go with the flow, allowing the crowd to set the pace and the direction. You really have to want to get in through this gate. If you just drift, allowing the current to take you where it will, you'll miss it. But this gate leads to life, and the other sort all lead to destruction. The choice is spelled out at last, and there's no avoiding it, no softening of the hard line. Choices matter. Actions and motives matter. Learning to follow Jesus and to know God as Father matter. Eternal issues are at stake. Heaven, as I have stressed, is God's dimension, God's sphere of existence in the present, not simply a destination in the future. But that doesn't mean there aren't future destinies, or that yours is not going to be shaped by the choices you make in the present. And as soon as you hear a little voice saying, maybe Jesus didn't mean it, surely he can't have been that strict, maybe it'll all come right in the end no matter what we do, you need the next warning.
The next warning, in line with biblical instructions, is against false prophets. In ancient Israel, false prophets were people who claimed to be speaking the word of Yahweh, but actually weren't. If people listened to them, they would end up going the wrong way, and disaster would follow. But the trouble with false prophets is, of course, that they seem very nice, very reasonable, very trustworthy. No wolf is going to let you see his claws and teeth if he can dress himself as a harmless sheep. And that's what they will do. In the Old Testament, the test for true and false prophets was, wait and see. If the prophet tells you that something is going to happen, you will discover whether they are truthful by seeing whether it does. Jesus has a more graphic and perhaps a quicker method of detection. Look at the life of the person who is offering you advice. Think of it like a tree. Can you see healthy, tasty fruit on this tree? Can you see other people being genuinely nourished by it? Or is it, in fact, producing a crop of lies, immorality, and greed? Within the Christian church, there is always a temptation to ask different questions about people. Is he one of us? People inquire. Does she belong to my party, to our group, to the proper tradition? But parties, groups, and traditions have a way of attracting both genuine believers and true prophets on the one hand, and false prophets and hangers-on on the other hand. The only way to be sure is to look for fruit from the tree, and to be sure what sort of fruit it is. The fruit cannot simply be showy displays of apparent spiritual power. False prophets can often produce that sort of thing. What counts is something deeper, something more personal. The final warning in this sequence moves our attention to the final day, the day of judgment. On that day, in verse 22, is the first use, but by no means the last in Matthew, of a regular phrase which Jesus has transferred from the Old Testament warnings about coming divine judgment into his own warnings about what would happen when God finally acted. Some, it seems, will have done remarkable things in Jesus' name. But without knowing him personally, mighty deeds are not a final indication of whether someone really belongs to Jesus or not. There are some who will have done them, but who will turn out to be evil workers. What counts will be knowing Jesus, or rather, being known by him. What does that mean? Read the rest of the story to find out.
I always find it interesting how we measure, it's like default we measure success. Like we, like myself even, like generally, like define success.
Yeah.
And as in like a true leader, but here, like the good fruits. How do we get ourselves to a place where we start looking for that instead of success?
Yeah. Yeah. I think one main obstacle we face as those raised in a society who deem success as monetary, valuable, owning possessions, as are 99% of societies.
As you guys just got done talking about owning property.
Right. Sees himself out. There's a sense of like needing to let go of our own like desire and need to control our possessions. We're taught in every sense, through media, through our parents, through school, that we are the ones who determine whether or not we have. We are the ones who must put in the work. We are the ones who break our back. We are the ones who determine the quality of work being done, and that's what determines our success. But in Christ's culture, in this new kingdom, success is solely determined by love for Christ, love for the other. And so there's just like this like letting go of the need to control and to have. And it's something I'm personally having to learn constantly. Corey got the fortune of riding with me while I door dashed this week, and it's funny, like what I like know and what I talk about and what I desire for myself, and then in the real world who I am and what I'm still doing, the practices I'm still going through. It's really eye-opening. It's like that I still need to let go of that desire. Yeah. Sorry, that was
No, that was
That's all.
good. You got any thoughts, Logan? No, I just like, how do we?
sorry, stole it
I wonder how we got to this place.
all. Well, let me just tell you. No,
I thought you were going to go. Let me tell you about the birds and the bees, Corey, or something
birds
like
and
that.
the bees. Let me tell you about colonization. Colonization. No, I think.
Let me tell you about war and famine.
Yeah. I mean, since the dawn.
Let me
of
tell you about the
time-
entire history of mankind.
Yeah, right. From the beginning, I mean, it's determined a successful civilization is one that can provide it for itself, and if it cannot provide for itself, conquering those who can provide for you, or in the modern sense, throwing enough money at them that they'll give you the things you want. And so that just trickles down into our personal lives, that we need to be in control of those assets, providing food and shelter and pleasures and whatever. And if we can't provide for ourselves, then taking advantage of others and seeking that out. Yeah, it's innate. Just generations and generations and empires and civilizations that have risen and fallen have shaped us into these desires.
It just makes me think of like the time after the original fall. You know, the original defining good and bad on our own terms, on Yahweh's wisdom, on Yahweh's definition of good and bad. From the very get-go, you have Cain, you know, who killed his brother, but then you have his descendant Lamech, who is like, it's like a pride honor of him singing. His town is singing. Yes, I'll listen. His town is singing about how they have killed a man for pretty much looking at them wrong.
Yeah, taking pride in that.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's crazy because like from all our modern, I feel like a modern like Western or like any modern hero video, you know, you think of Han Solo or thing like that, like being able to shoot to defenders, like, and like being the like
Be the one to shoot first.
or like just having
Han
like just
Solo.
that swag, you know, like there is no fruits in Han Solo.
Right. None.
But yeah, like why do a piece of me want to be like Han Solo?
Yeah.
You know?
Because he's Harrison Ford.
Well, I mean, like just that general character, like
Right.
take like, you know, like watching Yellowstone, like they're like murderers. The whole
Right.
family
What a
is nothing
niche.
but murderers.
Yeah.
But yet there's something internal about like watching that show and like you like get to know the characters and you just
Right.
love them.
Right. Yeah.
And the main actor
Yeah.
always has like these pithy statements, which are just like,
He's just being raw, you know,
You
being
know,
real.
like something like you got to be more evil than the evil so that they can stop, like things like that. It's just like, oh
Right.
man, dude. It's like those
Yeah.
kind of things that are just like destroying us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing about Jesus is it's a message where you are not called to beat down your enemies to dust. And I think that's the hard part. Like we want like, I think at least me secretly wants a message where I beat my enemies to dust.
Yeah.
So I'm victor with Jesus on top.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not how the fruits of the Spirit work, and that's not how this path following Jesus works.
Right. This reminds me of. It's been a while since we read it because it's once a week or whatever. But earlier in Matthew, Jesus talks about going the extra. So he talks about, if a soldier asks you to carry his gear, carry it for a mile, carry it for 2. If so and so asks for your cloak or tunic, give him your cloak as well. And it's just Jesus Jesus starting to give the message of this countercultural concept of our needs and desires no longer are here. They go beyond. And so yeah. Always I've one thing I've had a conversation with many people on is calling others to do good and to step up and stuff like that, and it can feel like a senseless battle of what are you going to do to change the culture? You're only one person speaking to one other, and oftentimes I think we get defeated because we look at society as a whole and say, I cannot change the world.
I think we also see as we're still trying to conquer.
Yeah. Right.
We may flip allegiance, and I'm using quotation, but we're still trying to conquer.
Yeah.
And that's and we're called to live as in heaven. The heaven reality has the end judgment. Everything has happened.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to act like that now. And that's supposed to act like we're in abundance. So there's nothing wrong with sharing your possessions.
Right.
If with an abundance mentality, you have stuff, there's nothing wrong to abundantly share.
Right.
It's a scarcity mindset.
Yeah.
It's in the scarcity mindset that puts us into where I want to start hoarding to protect my tribe and protect my family and protect myself.
Yeah. That reminds me of I don't know what the quote's from, and it was some strange TikTok on socialism or whatever, but it was why Americans are scared to admit they live in poverty. It's Americans don't view themselves, or poor Americans don't view themselves as poor. They view themselves as a temporarily embarrassed millionaire. And so we always see ourselves as, I'm set back right now, but one day I know I'm successful. Yeah. I see myself 20 years down the road. I'm super successful. And that's our mentality as Americans. We're always trying to build. We're always trying to scheme. We're always trying to get without realizing where we are. And I think it can be a real hindrance to the kingdom movement, because you can't worship both God and money. And I think this is that's the narrow road, being able to sit back and say, okay, I don't need financial prosperity.
Yeah.
That's not what I cling to. Gold and money will pass.
Mm-hmm.
But the kingdom of God, this narrow path, these narrow gates where only one can pass through at a time, it's a life of patience. And it's a life of knowing needs and desires. To walk on a narrow path, you need to be looking forward. You need to be seeing where you're stepping. It doesn't matter all these different things, and I'm starting to ramble now, but
Yeah, and
yeah.
yeah, it's like, but Jesus does say like do all those things and like the rest will come, and it's like having proper, like where where your treasures are is where your heart is. And
Right. Right. You can desire prosperity and it not be evil,
Yeah.
but
I think I think like by clinging and by living generously, I
Yeah.
have a open hand mentality
yeah.
where if prosperity happens, cool. If not, cool. But it has to be open hand mentality.
Yeah.
Um.
I give out of my abundance. Is that what you mean?
Well,
Open hand?
actually, it's like more than out of abundance. You got to give where it hurts,
Yeah.
and that's open.
Sorry, yeah, that's the saying that comes to my mind. Yeah, but yeah, give what you have.
Well, like
type
and like
deal.
where it hurts. Like
Yeah.
consider like okay, maybe you have a 2-week vacation plan to go into the Bahamas.
Right.
Maybe like consider like only taking a week at Bahamas and then using the other week and give it to whatever.
Right.
Like, and that's where it's like for the widow who gave the coins, and thinking back to that story now.
Mm-hmm.
So Justin, there's a moment where people are giving money to the temple, and like rich people are just like lavishly throwing coins, but then a widow, a very poor widow, gave like 2 pennies, and pretty much she gave where it hurts. She gave her like her food money.
Yeah.
Right.
And so like for Jesus, that is where his heart broke for her, and that's where like she gave where it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's when I say like giving out of hurt. That's the story I'm referencing.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think like as we like look into the narrows, like to 2 roads that we're seeing here, the wide and narrow, like following Jesus is like from like if you put it on paper, you are definitely like materialistically you're probably going to lose more
Mm-hmm.
than you gain,
Right.
but there is a trusted hope that you're advancing a kingdom.
Yeah. Right.
You're just
Right.
advancing the overlapping of the ages. The kingdom of heaven is birthing into the scene, and by us open hands giving, live sacrificially for the other. Like, you know what's crazy is what's crazy about the first generation Christians, they did not do inheritance.
Right.
They like truly like lived in the now for the other, where they just did not like, they stopped the inheritance line.
Yeah.
That's insane to me.
Right. Because that's very much a part of our culture now.
That's part of
How
every
do
culture.
how do I set up my kids
How
for
do-
success? How do I set up my retirement for success? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, like seeing heaven as a dimension has changed so much.
Yeah.
That is advancing onto the scene, and we are being part of that advancing heaven dimension on this earth.
Yeah.
And that's where life is looking radical.
Yeah. I feel like dimension is probably starting to become a dangerous word to use because now we have all these medias like showing dimensions, and I feel like we're starting to get this mentality that dimension means separate, apart, distant. You know, thinking multiverse and madness, whatever.
Yeah.
You're opening portals, you're jumping, but they're distinctly apart. They do not overlap. Yeah, sometimes you travel between them, but they aren't. And so it's like,
I think for metaphor, I generally just say like Pokemon Go. You know how you could put the Pokemon like
yeah,
like when I'm talking to someone like in person about it, like you know how like you can have the Pokemon Go the phone and you can have Pikachu like jumping, you know, on screen and it looks like Pikachu's like right next to you.
yeah.
It's
The
like
AR,
it's like the reality is it's like it's 2 realities
right,
and they can coexist.
right. They do
and
very
you-
much so.
In the ancient world especially, they existed in temples, and that's why Eden was the original like heaven and earth.
Yeah,
coexisting the temple of God, like Solomon's temple, and now we
Right.
are walking. And maybe it's need to find a different word for dimension.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's just me spitballing right there. Sorry. I just like caught it like, dimension may not it may not conceive the idea that we have properly, which I think is a huge issue within the church right now. Is we still use metaphors and verbiage from generations where they meant something different, and we still use those in this what's been stereotyped as Christianese, these words that we use that might be strange. And so that's always something I'm thinking of. What's verbiage, what's words that we can use that would best convey about. Annika has a coworker who like has gone to church before.
Yeah.
And he sits there and he does not know what's being talked about. It's all going over his head. He doesn't have the slightest clue where to begin understanding what's being spoken, because we have maintained ideations and words popularized when, like, you know, people are speaking in small churches out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And anyways, sorry.
Yeah, no, and I think that does a really good job, like, showing that that's what happens when the Christian movie becomes just a subculture.
Right.
Subculture
It's just like myopic.
And when you see you have to defend that subculture, like if you see
Right.
that the kingdom of heaven that we're a part of,
Mm-hmm.
this dimension, we are we're just birthing into the scene. Like we're a tribe. We are actually going into, like, we're lampooning. Maybe there we go. Use lampooning. We're lampooning.
What is it like lampoons?
Like
Christmas Vacation.
well, think like a harpoon. That's
Har-
what
oh, harpooning.
Well,
Okay.
lampooning is like a harpoon, like getting thrown into.
Oh, I've never heard that word.
Yeah. So.
Okay, interesting.
So.
We'll claim it. Lampooning. Here it is.
And I think I'm saying that word right in there, right? But I could totally be wrong. But like,
Yeah, I get
like there's
that.
the age of sin and death, and
Yeah.
when Jesus died and resurrected, he like inaugurated the kingdom of heaven,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we're a part of. And like we are the ambassadors, where we're supposed to engage culture and learn how to speak the culture's language.
Yes, exactly.
To teach to point towards Jesus.
Exactly. Yes.
And that's always a wrestle.
So we gotta
with,
be
like,
some lampoons.
lampoons, yeah.
Lamp-
Lampooning.
Oh, man. That's good stuff. Yeah.
Any thoughts, Brendan?
My thoughts that I had are now fleeted.
Sorry, I went on a
Gone?
20-hour.
They're gone now.
They're gone now. Okay.
I had comments about some of the stuff.
You can call us
Thoughts,
back.
Logan?
You can call us back.
Something that reminded me of was when Demetrius talked about Demetrius at our church gave a sermon talking about like reading stuff from outside of our just generation, outside of our century.
Yeah. Mm.
And that just reminds me of like how, you know, of course these texts outside of our time had much different meanings, and
Yeah.
it just sparks a bunch of thoughts on like how we construe the words and all sorts of things. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, yeah, that's good stuff. And yeah, and I mean, I fully wish that we could continue using these phrases that have been built upon and solidified within the faith, because they do, like, when they were the words being used, they conveyed the idea very well. And so it'd be awesome. I think if we did continue to look back and like know that kind of stuff, but I don't know how realistic it is as a
Yeah,
whole.
it's like
but-
we just jump this time we just in America especially. Well, I can't really say that, but we like to jump to conclusions a lot, especially with just words.
yeah.
And especially me, I like to take my time with the words, especially texts like 2,000 years ago. This stuff
Right.
has meaning to what it's saying. It's not just giving you straightforward things. Just in a single word, it'll give you this essence of a meaning.
Right.
In all
yeah,
sorts of
and
ways.
just building upon.
And of course, just Greek built upon
Mm,
other languages, translations,
yeah.
all sorts of things. It's cool.
You should look into doing like just like a. Oh, what's it called when you just sit in on a class and you're not like taking it for credit?
Auditing.
Yeah, you should like audit a hermeneutics class sometime. Hermeneutics is just the skill of like reading a text and like pulling apart its context and like truly digging into like the author and the time, the audience. And it's an awesome skill, especially if you're spending a lot of time diving into ancient texts and stuff
Awesome.
like that.
Sounds interesting.
You know, that's-
What's up, Kings of Heart? So Logan.
Yo.
I think, this piggyback off your thoughts. Having a hard time with the microphone there.
This one specifically. Well,
Sometimes I have to unplug it to like turn it. That's what I do. I unplug it.
it's not muted, then voltage is going through the mic, and you can short it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well, good to know.
Always mutes because it cuts
No.
the electrical current.
Okay, good to know.
Here's your lesson from Ben today.
Yeah. So, here, I'll let you sit. Before I get my
Geez, now it's all tight. Whatever. No, but this.
So, what were you saying?
We're having a really good deep
Oh,
conversation.
dude, it
we
is
just got
comfy.
done reading Matthew chapter 7, verses say 17 through 23.
I was actually just about to say that.
But I think with what you're saying about reading ancient texts, the first step we have to, reading any culture's text, is we have to I think this is something I had to learn, is I have to humble myself and go, this is a different culture. Like, I just don't take an airplane to France and then go to a local McDonald's. No, I want to go and experience the local cuisines, the culture. And I think like a lot of the issues that we have now is we go to the Bible and we just ram American ideas. Yeah. And so I've seen so many times where talking about wealth and money, where people will take Jeremiah 29:11, a plan to prosper you, plan to that classic one, and it'll literally mean to them, I want to get a big effing house.
Well, so this was a topic I had some comments on.
Here comes the heresy.
So we were talking about it's kind of, there's this idea that Christians need to be poor. I don't think Christians need to be rich, but I do think what we do with our finances affects every single person around us. And so whether people have to help us because we're in a bad spot, that puts
Right.
them in a spot. Or if we are able to help people. And so I don't think you need to own the biggest house. But I think if you're smart and doing things, I do think generationally, not just with money, but with teaching the younger generations new things.
Yeah.
And that will include handling finances.
For sure.
And I think just the aspect of money alone is like Proverbs 13:22. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. And so thinking ahead, if the church had influence through money, which is something that it takes way too much of our life, like work, the amount of work every week, most of our week is going into work.
Yeah.
And so the accumulating of money is like way too big of something to not give glory to God through it. And so if we use it like on silly things, because a lot of times if we don't have any money, a lot of times it ends up being spent on who knows what. If we don't watch it, it goes anywhere.
Right.
But if we use it well, it's like, okay, a small church is struggling, and you own a few properties. It's yours. You could sell a property. I don't think even in the book of Acts, it doesn't say this obviously, but I'm sure some of those people who were selling houses and giving to the church, some of them probably had extra properties.
Well, and I see that. And here's the crazy part is you see in the book of Acts, like the early part of the book of Acts, you see it was the Jewish response. It was a Jewish Christian response to sell all your properties and put it to a common purse. But then, and that's a practice. And they did that with full honor, respect to Christ, and glory to God for their practice. But then you see Paul commissioning the Gentiles to actually not sell their property, but out of their means to help the other. And that's why then you have Paul calling them to pretty much gather the money, as when a famine hit Jerusalem, and they're poor because they sold all their property. They don't have any means. And so that's why Paul is bringing huge bags of gold, which is crazy. Gold is heavy. And so he's
Where
like,
is this?
what is this?
No, where is this?
Like talking about like Acts, the later part Acts,
Where
or
does it say he brought a bunch of gold?
he's talking about the money he brought. Like he's like bringing like bags of coins. He is always calling all the churches.
Where are you referring to that he brings a bunch of money?
I could look up. I could get the passages. It's like he's always calling and bringing money to Jerusalem, especially around the latter parts. And so, which shows that it's just both practices are giving glory to God.
And so, but earlier it sounded like it was saying, you guys were saying that one does. That's what it sounded like. And so that's why I was sharing the thoughts on the
I
other
think
side.
for me, it's always about the heart intent. It's
so it's not about then just.
It's like
it's not about just having nothing then.
No.
Right.
So, but that could be what came across is.
Yeah, I mean.
What I'm getting at is that's what was communicated. I heard.
That's on me then. Yeah, having nothing is meaningless. To have
vanity of vanities.
I'm sorry. Little hero. Hevel.
Yeah. It's utterly hevel and smoke. It's vapor. It's if you have nothing, you're. I mean, if you can have nothing and live and thrive, by all means, you're a blessed man. But yeah, no, and it's like you can, like, you know, the sage, the author of Proverbs, who says, you know, a wise man gives his son an inheritance. He's not saying he loads up his whole money with money and hands it to his son and moves on.
No, of course not.
Right, and so I think one thing we need to be very careful as Christians is what's our intent in that inheritance, because
hopefully to give glory to God.
Right, exactly. You know, are you providing for the widow and the orphan? Are you loving the foreigner and the poor? Are you sustaining those who have not through your inheritance to your son? Are you setting him up to love his neighbor and to provide for them? Or are you buying 20 houses and you're giving, like you're saying, you know, these people, assuming these people in Acts have all these extra properties, whatever, You know, are these?
I mean, not some of them. I'm positive sold their only homes, but I'm sure
Right.
there were probably many people who sold an extra home they had.
Potentially, yeah. Right, and so yeah, so is it? What are you doing with those properties? Are you housing the houseless? Are you, or are you money scheming, cutting people short,
Mhm.
raising prices on things, and
You know, it brings that. It just brings that when he just brings this the tale of Jesus when he talks about like someone who had a really good harvest and then made barns,
Mhm.
like, and then he's like, all right, I am going to not work, rest now. I have all my goods, I have peace. I could but then that's when tragedy strikes. Just like, you fool, like death is upon you now.
Mhm.
And so that's why it's not, again, like you could always tell how people treat the other, especially with their property. I think it's a good fruit of the spirit test. And so that's with what you're and I feel like that's more of the line. Is there love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, in sharing your property?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's like, where does your hope lie? Because if your hope is in the money, and let's say you do accumulate a lot of money, and then your wife gets cancer, and now you got to pay for chemo, and it's out of pocket, and then now you get all these funds drained, or something bad happens to your house and insurance doesn't cover it, or whatever it may be, you could lose all your money and it could be gone. And if your hope lies in money, then you're now going to be broken. But if your hope is in Jesus, Christ alone, then you'll be good. You didn't have your hope in money, but it is a tool that all of us has to deal with, is what I'm getting at. And so are we poor because we're persecuted and because we are in a situation where we have no opportunity, or are we poor because we have bad habits?
I think more, are we a slave to Christ or are we a slave to money, though?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think, Jesus says it's easier for a camel to fit through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to go to heaven into the gates. And so it's...
Sorry,
Right.
continue, but there is something... Continue. There is a point, though.
Afterwards, he says nobody can get to heaven
Right, yeah.
without God.
Right, yeah, okay. Right. But
it still is, because I mean,
Right.
you read first Timothy 6:10, right? For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Right.
Then the verse after says, through this craving, many have wandered from the faith.
Right, exactly. Okay,
And
yeah.
so it is something that if people put their hope in it, it's likely to take them away from the faith,
Right, and
or it's likely to cause them a lot of harm.
right, and you can say my hope lies in Christ. I'm just building my inheritance. I'm building these funds, but then at the end of the day, you've now slaved for money because you spent 20 hours building resources, 4 hours sleeping, and no hours building the kingdom, no hours loving others, no hours doing anything that shows your commitment to Christ, your love for Christ. And so I think it's just, I don't know. It's just a dangerous area to be in, is all I was trying to say before.
Mm.
So
Yeah, but I don't think you need to, honestly, I don't think you need a slave like that to be able to be financially well off at all.
maybe
That you could have one full-time job and you could hit it pretty good.
I have
You
one
save and
full-time
are
job.
smart. But it's possible to make it work. And then if you have two incomes, especially for people with two incomes, it's so much you can use one to do things and then one to save.
Yeah, it's just such stickiness. Talking about each person's talking about each person's
If you make a good
economic,
enough now, then
because
yeah,
like Paul,
not everybody does.
Paul never used him being an apostle. He never flexed his apostleship and requested money, and so he worked his ass off making tents and then preaching. And so that's it's really out of you know, what is your opus? What is your, yeah, who's your love? Who's your first love? Why do you work? Why do you what's this? Why do you wipe the sweat off your brow? Like,
Yeah. Everything should come from that.
yeah,
We're talking as a Christian perspective. You're already hope in Christ.
yeah.
Right.
Now what you do with your finances and what you do with your things matters.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's every aspect of reality. What do you do with anything, your time, your money,
Well, it's like, does it give glory to God,
your
or am I hoarding it,
Yeah.
or am I just saving to save, and is that the
Yeah.
purpose
And-
just
and-
for that, or do you have, or are you advancing the kingdom with your savings?
Yeah. And see, for me, like, bringing the conversation always more back to there is a lot more important to me, because I truly find when I err is when I am not being like a priesthood of all believers, like in work and now in hobbies. Like, in this very moment, am I calling people to that glorious kingdom of heaven life? And so like, if it means in poverty, I do it through the glory, like, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it means through means, okay. I wish, and I think, like, even Paul will say, like, I wish that people are not in rags like me.
Mhm.
Like, I truly do wish that no one is in rags. But that, like, it should always be, like, do everything you can for the other, calling other to Christ, no matter how that looks. And so
Mm-hmm.
I wish, yeah, I really do wish that all of us, and who's listening to the stream in this room, David and Justin, like, none of us are longing, never have needs, like needs that go without, and can live in economic comfort. I think there's nothing wrong with that. Why not for everyone around?
And I just think it'd be cool, you know, like, I don't know, someone gets put out of a house, they're poor and they're in a bad situation. You just happen to have an extra home, and it won't put you out to just
Right.
give them the home.
But how many people are going to own a property and have it available for someone in that situation? If it's just sitting there, it's not a very good asset for you.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'll most likely rent it out. The ability to turn it around and then be like, I have a place for you to stay, is very unlikely.
Cough, cough, beach houses.
People do have a lot of beach houses. That's true.
Well, not even that. I mean,
Yeah.
we're literally getting back to a point of lordship. Like, our current society is literally like 1600 Scotland.
Mhm.
We have people buying up properties and becoming lords, essentially, and just like controlling and like, sorry, I'll go all day. I'll go. Anyways, that's like where we are. So property gets me spicy. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, we're greedy.
And then hopefully, I
people.
mean, you get an opportunity to be a good landlord if you own land.
Right.
And so what you do with that also would matter. But yeah, I mean, as far as, you know, like, yeah, maybe
Appreciate you, King.
someone probably would be renting out from you. That's probably true.
Vibes are good.
That's probably true. Somebody would probably be renting out from you. And then, but you could still make arrangements. I don't know, someone could stay with you until the lease is up, and you can say, hey, I have you know
Yeah.
that this person's been paying the rent. They could probably go pay the rent somewhere else.
Right. Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. And
but
that's
for the glory, you have opportunity to do that. And so,
absolutely. Yeah. That'd be great.
but I mean, yeah, if you,
What
there's lots of people who don't have that opportunity, and there's
Right.
lots of,
what would it look like for the church to gather around and like have properties, and we expand and we build to where we like have like places available? You know, you're not renting out whole houses, but you're renting out maybe rooms in a house, and you say, hey, I've got a room available for you. Yeah. Anyway, these are conversations that are necessary for for people who have property to have. I am not that. So these are a poor man's thoughts.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like, yeah, I mean, there's obviously that, and then there's obviously some people have discomfort because it's like, oh, now you're starting a family, and then it's like now you gotta have your kid there all the time, around other people all the time,
Yeah.
and you have your wife around other people all the time, and it's just you're now in that situation.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, it's just there's pluses and minuses to many things,
Yeah.
but
And I like, the reality is I've seen more like in those thoughts, fear leading
Mhm.
instead of, as I keep pointing back towards like open hand sacrificial leading.
I wouldn't say that either, because sometimes it's a comfort thing. Sometimes it's more comfort, and it's not like, oh, we have to be uncomfortable just because.
I disagree.
I'd say, yeah, we should be uncomfortable in the way we evangelize and the way we talk to people, and like, for the glory of Christ. But just as far as like, oh, I live this way just because it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
that
Corey is, if I can say this, from what I'm gathering, it's not we need to live in a state of constant sorry, what were you saying? Constant.
I'm not talking about being comfortable.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
But I'm talking about
living
you could have a home that's comfortable.
right.
You don't have to. If you have the option to live in
Right.
with somebody or without.
But we
somebody, you
need
can
we need
choose.
to live in a place where we are where we accept the uncomfortable so that others around us can live in comfort. Is that is that what I'm gathering from what you're saying?
Well, I'm saying
Like we don't need to desire to constantly live in uncomfort, but we
Yeah.
should rather look for others'
so-
comfort before our own.
Yeah, I mean, Paul will say for anyone, for everyone, I become like them.
Yeah.
I think so. I have so for me
Mm-hmm.
it's that I have seen it being a lot easier to deny serving and loving other because of fear and uncomfortability.
Yeah.
And so like I've seen that so many times. Shoot, growing up, like if I'm going to get a little personal, like having a mom with autism, which undiagnosed, and being stricken poor.
Yeah.
Like it was easier for people to not step in too close to my family and engage our brokenness. Because it's easy. Like we just have systems, and you have to step into the uncomfortability.
Yeah.
You just have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't have to like move in with you guys.
So
would be a
So
different,
I think like you have to live all hands open.
Yeah.
If that's where God leads you, but you don't need to just do that just to do that.
Well, like nothing, you'll have to do
'Cause
anything
that's a
just to do,
different
just
scenario
do.
too. It's like just living together just for the communal aspect. You don't have to. Some people might
I don't
like
think
that
that's
way
what
of life.
people are saying.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I see
don't
what you're
think that's
saying.
he's
I'm not talking about we live like communal, like
Yeah.
That's the only thing I was
Nations.
talking about.
Okay, I think you should always like always just like okay, like how in this moment in this culture space, how can we the best like live towards advancing the kingdom? And for some, that could be the answer.
Yeah.
But for me, can I just
Yeah,
finish
yeah,
my
sorry.
thought?
You're good. My ADHD
But-
is like
But for me, it's always about when you feel that hesitant moment. Anyone feels that hesitant moment. Why is there that hesitant moment?
right. Why am I
Like-
waiting? Yeah.
Like I always, whenever I have a hesitant moment, and I and not every time, obviously, but I like question that, like, why am I hesitating? Like when I see every time I drive by someone who is asking for
Yes.
money,
Yes.
that is a true like hesitant moment test.
Right.
Like and my response is I just need to pray for this person and not ignore this human right now who's in need.
Yeah. Right.
And I think that's for every situation.
Yeah.
And the reality is people didn't do that for me growing up.
Mm,
People did not step into the uncomfortability.
yeah.
Because my mom wanted the people. She just has autism. She doesn't know how to be in society.
Yeah.
And me being a kid of that, like like it took me a very long time to be able to be socially not weird around people.
Yeah, to have those skills. Yeah, for sure.
And so and so it wasn't until like my youth pastor who just allowed my social awkwardness and lived in the comfortability. And that's
Yeah.
where I'll say, like, if I can call people to be, is like when you feel hesitant moments of like that person's weird and you want to step back, why do you want to do that?
Right.
Pray through that and go, what is actually the proper response? What's being triggered in me right now?
Mm.
What's being triggered that I don't want to step closer into this life, this person who Jesus deeply loves.
Yeah. I just, yeah, in all of this, I've been listening, reflecting, and I'm very thankful for who my dad was, because like you speak about if I can get personal, yeah, everyone in this room knows, maybe David and Justin or those listening, King. I lost my dad 2 years ago, and yeah, so something that I saw growing up, we've connected at points, having grown up in poverty at different levels for sure, but I'm very thankful for who my dad was, because we lived in poverty out of sacrifice for the others. And it's something I've heard my mom say so many times when I'm talking to her about finances, and she always, it hurts me when she says this. She says, don't be like your dad. Don't make that sacrifice. You know, she's a mom. She's wanting me to be able to provide for myself. But this is the example I have where my dad gets a paycheck from the church and he goes and helps the family that reached out to him. I didn't get a meal that week, or that night.
Mm-hmm.
But it was stepping into that uncomfortable moment that he was willing to take. And he taught us that, like, damn, does it suck? Does it suck to go without a meal? Absolutely. Absolutely it does. But that family that we blessed, they developed closer to Christ. They had their needs met.
Yeah.
And yeah, I cling to that example I was given.
Yeah.
And I see it very much be the message Jesus talks about.
Yeah. So today our relationship to food, like,
Man.
is so much different than biblical times.
Unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, for me, when I fast, I'm fasting out of abundance.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And so I just say that because that's awesome that your dad did that. And so, sounds like, yeah, that's something. That was very interesting to see that as your example. For me, that obviously was not. As I shared mine, that was not example.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, that's, you don't see that. Like, I know you're speaking out of pure heart and love for Christ. But there is no requirement.
Mhm.
There is no need to live uncomfortable. You could live a godly, comfortable life and seek abundance and bless others through that. But there is something in giving to others for their comfort that causes your uncomfort, that draws you near to Christ. It draws you to, the requirement of his prosperity and his provision.
Oh yeah.
And his sustenance, and his prime example of prayer, give us this day our daily bread. Like, Yeah, he's talking food, but it's all things. He's saying, Father, like, sustain my being. Provide that you can sustain my being. I no longer need control to sustain that. Like, I'll do my best. I want to be comfortable. It's great being comfortable. I'm going to work my butt off. I took a week off of work this last week with all my PTO I accrued, and then I DoorDashed on top of that so that I can be comfortable. It's not bad. It's not evil.
Well, I'm not.
but
I'm not even
we
suggesting
need-
being comfortable. I mean, maybe just like, because what I want to do, obviously, it's no secret. I want to go places where it's a little different.
Yeah,
And so, I'll say that stuff on here.
for
But,
sure, for sure.
Sensitive places, and it's like I wouldn't mind like before I go, like have an income that's consistent a month. I
Right.
could give it all away. What I do with it, but it'll be each month.
Yeah,
could give it away each
it's-
month.
Yeah, it's reliable.
If I
it's
need to.
safe.
And it's like it's not like just like it just seems like I don't know. I've wasted how many years of my life? Like I didn't waste it like
27.
but I got saved at 23.
yeah,
It's like if I was smart, it's like I could have done this stuff at what 18 to 23. I could have just when I lived with my parents for a little while, like you could have saved just.
yeah,
And then just thinking of like just people who are in need, sometimes we don't have the means to help them.
right.
And so it's
You're
like,
right.
oh man, that sucks.
It
And then
does.
nobody in the church has the means to help them.
Right.
And so it's like, it'd be nice. It's nice to, and then there's obviously people who are more in that realm,
Yeah.
and that's fine. There's a lot of people who support the church because they've done well.
Right. Totally. Yeah.
And so the church does need financial support.
Absolutely.
And so if
Absolutely.
people are bad with money, if every Christian was bad with money, church would be in some trouble because we neglected a tool.
Right. We thrive, or not. We exist within a system that's
And
yeah.
then it's like for those Christians
for
who
sure.
who are in places that are where they're killed,
Yeah.
or where they're suppressed and they can't build churches,
Mhm.
or they can't buy homes because no one will sell to them because they're Christian,
Right.
or whatever it may be. You can buy them homes.
Right.
You can do things that they can't do because you have money.
Right.
And so, us being, the people look at us and think cash cow in most other countries, which opportunity in America is well beyond most other places.
Yeah.
If not all.
Yeah.
And so, it just makes no sense to not help because there's people who are suffering and they have no choice at all.
Right.
And so,
I think we're saying the exact same thing.
yeah.
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 Exactly. So,
And
we should
so
thrive.
we're using our finances for the glory of God, and like what your dad did. That's awesome.
Right.
And if that's all you got, and someone really has a major need, give it.
Right.
I'm not saying to cling to it,
Yeah.
but it's like if you have a decent job and somebody needs a meal and you can give them a meal and it doesn't drain your whole pocket,
Right.
praise God.
Yeah.
They've been provided for, and you still have extra means.
It seemed like your
And
dad
so-
really tapped into that uncomfortability.
Yeah.
And so, I think that's a good step away is from myself and our listeners to always challenge. Anytime we feel like we see the uncomfortability, just step into it and see what can, through prayer, what Yahweh can do.
We should. Yeah. We should.
And I absolutely I stand by that. Like what your dad did, that's awesome.
Yeah. Right.
And I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
And so it's like I would hope like a lot of people would do that.
Right.
But it is that people get like that.
Yeah.
It's just,
It's hard.
It's like
It
that.
sucks.
like,
It's
'cause
very anti everything we've ever been taught.
Mhm.
Everything that is safe and comfortable.
And it's like for me, like I grew up a hippie. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't care about money.
Right.
And then now if I make money, it's like I don't know, I'm gonna live frugal. I'm not gonna buy expensive cars.
Yeah.
Like see that's the craving. It's when people start to crave the nice things. When they start to crave the luxurious life. And so like I don't see any problem with me doing something different. But if God calls me sooner to do something different, then I'm going. And
Right. Yeah.
that's just what
Yeah.
it is.
And
I'll leave
yeah.
and I'll leave that midway. And so,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Christ, you're amazing. Thank you for these brothers. Thank you for this conversation. May we just grow in you,
Yeah.
and may we just grow in each other in love and fellowship, and those cool, fancy Christian words. And thank you for David and Justin just being in the back and listening. And in this, yeah, may we really look at your wisdom.
Yep.
May we step into the uncomfortability
Mm-hmm.
when things call us to step back from people suffering because it's uncomfortable. Maybe hospitals, maybe prisons, maybe the food pantry shelf. In our Father's name, amen.
Amen.
All right, let's finish this war game.
Love you, dude. Thanks for the conversation.
Come back next week.
This is your Holy Spirit flight captain.
Your
speaking.
Holy Spirit flight captain. Oh, jeez.
Buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride and some souls.
We're
might get
facing
impacted.
some heretical turbulence.
Justin Davey, still there, my friends?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you for bearing with us through a long
Yes.
conversation. Did you get
We
your
have
pizza?
lost a crew member though
Oh, yeah.
into the waters.
Admittedly, large part of why I didn't contribute much was because, for large parts of that, my internet must have taken a dip because I was only catching every couple words.
Oh no, it wasn't just you. Like I couldn't hear half of it anyways either.
We were
Aw.
passing mics around and stuff like that.
We'll have to fix that next time.
We were passing mics around. That was really explain some of it.
Yeah. We weren't talking from a consistent distance from the mics. That's probably the biggest key takeaway. My
What
goodness.
the-
For sacrifice, there's a lot of chests.
There is not a lot of chests.
Is that
There's a lot of barrels.
a lot of what?
Barrels.
This is mine. Do not. Nobody take it. Nobody take. I haven't unlocked it yet. I need it.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
So I need to activate that to get to unlock one of my things. Yeah.
So we have to unlock it before you do.
This is an opportunity for me to get an unlock.
You have to be the
Alright,
captain.
actually you have a lot less.
You have to be the captain. I'm the only captain. Get out of here. It'll be
Oh,
useless.
Capitan.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
I mean, it wouldn't be useless, I guess. It would still be an awesome.
Oh, Justin
There
got
was
the-
fire. Fire.
Fire and flames.
Death was raining.
4,000. My goodness.
How am I supposed to avoid getting mauled by the stupid imps?
For them, I would definitely recommend just trying to kite them
Oh.
and then using your.
Never mind. I
Right,
was
your
focusing
ship?
on the. Okay,
Actually
You
makes
got
them
bisons.
not able to see.
I saw that happen in live
They're
time.
delayed from
You
it,
got
so
bison hard.
That one's a bit.
yeah, I thought the bison was focused on someone else, and so I was caught completely off guard, and it just pivoted and ran me over.
The bison. OP.
Okay, Corey, you and Logan are the only ones left.
Carry. Or maybe we can just
Go,
send a
go,
new
go.
gun.
That was.
Don't hit
Get
the
a
blood
full
triangle.
dash.
Hit the spiciness.
Can't say,
Find portal and go.
can't say I'm surprised though. It's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's really late.
Oh, it's 2 o'clock for you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a very long.
Yeah.
This conversation.
It did go pretty long.
Oh, Logan found the teleporter.
Ooh,
Hit it,
Nice.
Logan.
Hit it, hit it, hit it.
Hit it.
What the heck is this?
I don't know.
That's for the corrupted key.
Oh, do you have a corrupted key? Who has a corrupted key?
I do.
Oh, and you're dead. I see.
I don't know where I got it, but I have a corrupted key.
So,
'Cause-
anyways, Justin, you had mentioned using my shift to avoid getting hit by imps, but
I'm coming.
those imps had a bit too much health for me to kill in one
Right.
cycle like that.
Okay, Corey.
I meant like you can use it to back up, because they or like to kite them,
I like how they're
because
still
they
attacking
can't
you,
see you as well while you're in the invisible thing, so that way they can't like track you as easily. Which is why I meant that. Which is what I meant.
How did you die? Exactly. I also did not know. Yeah, I didn't see him running behind me, and I was low health.
I got burnt, and then collapsed, and then also bled, and then I died.
There go me.
Nice. Well, GG.
You got
boys.
exploded.
Okay, we'll definitely not do sacrifice. Man, they really have nerf sacrifice.
No,
We're
that's
down to
just us
5.
having bad luck, and it's
Yeah, Damon is still playing.
late.
Maybe. I don't
Well,
know.
it sounds like they're wanting to go to bed.
Are you guys going to bed?
I'm
David
sorry.
has other plans tomorrow. My plans are a lot more fluid.
Are you going
Let
to
me
say?
go.
Are you saying the night is young?
Let me go check with the
The
wife.
night is young.
All right.
And
Let's take
so
it.
is my life.
Unfortunately, yeah, at least for me, the night is growing old and decrepit. So I
You
need-
actually have plans with other people tomorrow, though.
and the evening. Though I do admit I am hoping to do some development work of my own tomorrow. I need to make sure that I at least make a token contribution to that thing on a regular basis. Otherwise, I get out of it for distressingly long periods.
Mm.
Yeah.
Did you see that Mega Man Battle Legacy?
I did. I'm not going to get it simply because I have the physical versions of the games. Why would I buy
Oh,
them
yeah.
again?
That's true. I don't.
But yeah, thank you for
All right.
for bringing it to my attention.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
good
look-
night.
Corey.
Yeah.
Good night.
Is it cool if I just leave this here?
Yeah.
So I won't have anywhere. I might just come over to play
Do it.
once in a while.
Just let me know. We'll just leave the back door unlocked for you. The back garage door
I
unlocked.
mean,
for
it'd
you.
most likely be when you're here.
Okay. Or when you're here. I mean, sweet. I mean, like, I always need more computers for when people come over, so. As long as you're cool when, like.
I mean, only for the
You
next
might
10
be
days.
starting to hit the point where you might not even be
Of
able
course.
to use more computers. Unless if you have 2 different circuits.
Well, luckily these circuits have been able to hold, I think, like, these circuits have hold, like, 6 to 8 computers.
Dang.
But simultaneously, and modern ones where all I'll have to say is hopefully they're not too modern and power
Yeah.
hungry.
They were not too modern, thank God.
No, 3 of them are.
Well, now they're, like, semi-modern.
Actually, all of these have 30 or 3000 series cards.
It's true. They all have 3,000. I mean, I was just like talking about like this picture when like all of us are playing Killing Floor 2 in my garage.
Right. Oh man. The days.
The days.
The 10 days we played Killing Floor 2 together.
The single digit amount of days.
I always, like looking back, I always thought it was more. It was not though.
It happened in like.
We barely
bursts.
played Killing Floor 2 together.
I know.
It was mostly setting it up in the first place.
Uh huh.
I always like look at my Steam game like, holy garbage! I have so many Steam games. Where
Yep, that's what humble bundles do to you. And most of them are probably not even worth playing.
Nope.
Nope.
I've got probably 260 games I've never even downloaded before. Or even considered downloading. And I think that's being gracious. Probably upward of 300.
Oh, the run got salty at the end. King of Hearts. It just we all died. Spawn died. I think we all just got tired.
I mean, I would have been fun with doing more Risk of Rain, but also we had
I
such a
would
long
sug-
time between it that everyone has to get off.
Yeah. I would suggest I would play more when I got home, but I've got nothing more to play on when I get home. I guess I have my laptop. I could play at 720p, low settings.
Just take my laptop with you.
Okay. There you go. Nah.
Do it.
It is midnight, and most
No,
likely
yeah. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. So.
we have like 9 o'clock your place in the morning.
Yeah. Are we doing Gloomhaven at 1:30?
I mean, is it so late to the point where you might as well be sleeping over?
Right.
Yeah, well, he's married. That's not
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, that
my
is
pregnant
true.
wife likes her bed too much.
My non-pregnant wife loves her bed too much, no matter where we go.
Yeah. So.
People just like their people. I just learned people just like their bed and don't like sleeping.
Oh,
in
I,
bed.
I just was implying because
Okay, so
I would love to just.
so okay,
yeah,
so wait,
crash.
so when Justin,
are you safe driving at that late?
No, wait. So Brendan, Logan, and Brendan and Ben. So I say Brendan
Did you just say
twice.
Brendan twice?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
all
when
5 of us.
as Justin and I started hanging out, this dude. So I was at the church. So the church is 2 stories.
Uh-huh.
This dude will like stay up so late. He'll just fall asleep on the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, There'll be like
To be honest, I did. It was falling asleep on the stairwell or falling asleep on the ground in the room next to the stairwell.
Fair.
there was a bed.
There, it was not a bed. It was a like a
It was a sad
a
excuse
pretending
for bed.
mattress that's thinner than a futon.
Oh, jeez.
That's better than the stairs.
It was not. The stairs, at least, I could sit up and have a bad posture and sleep like that.
Bring your truck.
Because my back hurt when after sleeping in that bed.
Are you gonna
I didn't know that.
Well, I wasn't very good actually at sleeping in general.
All right, I'm going to sleep. It has hit me how tired I am. I love you, Justin. Good night.
Good night, sleepy one.